there, welcome to another Slightly Redneck video. I figured it was time for a quail update. The babies are growing pretty good, so we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to babble on too much here in the beginning of this video, so hang in with me. Alright, first things first, you're going to notice that this cage here that used to have breeders in it and that cage right there that used to have breeders in it are both empty. Those guys have been moved out to the outdoor quail hutch, which I updated a video on just a day or two ago, depending on when this video comes out. So you can watch that video and you can see how they're doing in that outdoor hutch, and I'll keep that updated. The remaining babies that I have, I ended up selling about 10 of them to pay for quail food and help me pay for the hardware cloth I had to purchase for the outdoor hutch, so they ended up paying for themselves, which was nice. I've got 11 left in that cage, and I've got 12 left in this cage, and that's a little bit crowded. But they're only going to be in there for another couple of weeks. They're about 6 weeks old right now. I heard a male rooster trying to crow this morning, didn't quite have it down. So another week or two, probably 2 weeks at the most, and I'll be calling out all but just 4 females and a male, the biggest 4 females and the biggest male, and make another breeding set out of those. Okay, so to update you from my plan from last time, I mixed several of those together, and I discussed in that video how I planned on mixing them together and hopefully that reduced the fighting if I mixed the females and the males all up so they were all unfamiliar with each other. Well, it worked out just fine. There was no fighting, a little bit of initial picking, but for the most part no fighting. They all got along just great. I've got them all out in the outdoor hutch. I just mixed them all together in one group out there, and they're all doing just fine out there. So that was a good plan. That worked out really well. I'm working on some plans for another outdoor hutch, and I'll be sharing that on the videos as I get it done. Probably have a separate grow out pen, and I'll have one for my breeders. I may use the existing hutch that I just built and got my video updated just a couple of days ago on. I'll link to that up here so you'll be able to click on that and watch it. I may use that as a grow out pen, and then I'll build another pen for my breeders because I think I want to build it slightly bigger. To my YouTube viewer, Jesus Saved, you'll be happy to know if you watch my other video, the one-eyed quail doing just fine. So I thought you might like that update. Also had a question from a YouTube viewer, Mark Roberts, wanting to know if I had a video on how I put together my PVC stands. I don't have a video on how I build those, but I've got these cages empty right now and the dropping trays out of them, so we can take a little bit of a closer look at them. It's pretty easy to figure out, and I think you'll be able to get it from that. So let me get in close here and we'll take a look at that real quick. This is basically, looking down at the top, what it is. Again, PVC-T connector, that's all it is. I think this is all 3/4 inch. It is 3/4 inch. A short piece that goes from here to here with another PVC-T connector that goes out that way. That sends the brace across, and the bottom of this cage's rack is built the same way as the top. You've got another piece of PVC that goes across, another T, again sending one across, and then a short piece here, another T, and then you've just got the legs that go down to the next set of T's, and they all hook together, so they're all just a mirror of each other, built the same way. And from the front view you can probably see that it's really pretty simple to build. I don't have the exact measurements on it because your cage may be a different size, but basically what I did is I just added a few inches on the top and a few inches on the bottom so I could get a dropping tray in there, and I could put a light on top of the cage. And to hook the cage to it, all I did was just drill a hole through the PVC and take a piece of wire and run it through there and tie it off. And I just did that at each corner. There's probably better ways that you could do that. A piece of, you know, I don't know, maybe all thread all the way through the cage and hang it that way or whatever. But, you know, I am slightly rednecked after all. So thanks for watching, and as always, God bless.